Hello, amazing turkey artists. We are going to finish our little turkey today, and then he can go up on display for your Thanksgiving. So what we're going to do is start with our scraps. So let's look at our scraps. The first thing we want to do is find a red one because we are going to make that very important part of our turkey that hangs down from his little beak called the snood. So with your piece of red scrap paper and a pencil, I would like for you to draw a shape that is like a wobbly teardrop. So that is what you want to have, kind of a wobbly looking teardrop. And we're going to take our scissors. I'm going to go ahead and cut that out. The great thing about this is if you don't cut it out right on the line, it's still okay because it is just a wobbly teardrop. Alrighty. So once you have that, the easier thing to do is to take your glue stick and put the glue right on your turkey's face. Because it's going to dry clear, it doesn't matter if we have extra glue on our turkey's face. I'm gonna go right next to his beak, right there. Put some glue right there on his face. And I'm gonna stick it right there next to his little beak. And there we go. Okay, so our next step is that we're gonna finish the feathers. So put the cap back on your glue stick. We're gonna come back to that later. And we are going to use our scissors, and I'm gonna use my adult scissors, a little bit easier for my hands, and put this guy to the side. And we're gonna take these feathers and we're going to fringe them. So when you fringe your feathers, what you're doing is starting about right here. Do you see how far I am from the point? I'm not starting right at the point. I'm starting a little bit up, kind of where the beginning of the line starts on the side. And I'm going to make a snip that is only about 1 inch long. I'm gonna skip about 1/2 inch, make another snip, another, and another. And I'm gonna keep going like this for all of my feathers. And this will take a little while, but that's okay. I'm gonna turn this around and watch how I do it. I'm just gonna flip it over like this, like a pancake. I just flipped it like a pancake. And now the fringe is in my hand and it's still going up towards the center. So that means my next cuts are gonna be up towards the center as well. And they are going to be right across, but not exactly across from the ones I just made. And by keeping my cuts only 1 inch long, I don't accidentally cut my feather in half. Now, I can take this and twist it, and you can see where all of the cuts are. You see that? You can see where they all ended up. All right, so that is the idea of what you're going to do. You're gonna do this on all your feathers now. So here we go. All right, I've finished cutting all of my feathers, and now what I want to do is glue my feathers onto my turkey. I want to decide what sort of a pattern I would like my turkey's feathers to go in. So I am going to make a pattern with my feathers. And the lines that I cut are going up from the center, going up. So do you see the direction that these little feather lines are going? That's how you want them to face on all your feathers. I'm going to do red, orange, yellow, and then red, orange, yellow. You don't have to do this pattern. What pattern do you want to do? You could do any pattern that you want. Okay, there we go. You can see that I clumped them at the bottom. And before I really go on and glue these together, I want to set the turkey right on top to see how they look. Oh, I noticed this one is much lower. Let's see if I just turn my turkey. Does that look better? It does. So see, sometimes it's not about adjusting the feathers. Sometimes you just have to move your turkey around. Okay, so I know that will work. I just have to put my turkey on a little bit sideways for this to be nice and even this way. I'm gonna make a couple little adjustments so that I'm very happy. And then, again, find that glue stick. This guy's gonna wait right here and watch while I work on his feathers. Just be patient, turkey. Okay, so turn your glue stick up so that about this much is peeking out of the top. You don't need more or it'll actually tear off your glue stick, and that'd be a problem. I'm going to just lift my feather a little bit, run my glue stick the same direction, bottom to top, that my lines go, and then I can lay my feather right there on top of this one. Ta-da! I can still see the lines showing up. Then I'm gonna take this one, put my glue on this side of the feather because I know the orange is going to lay on top of it. And look, lay it back together, just the way I want it to look. Move those off to the side. See how every time you move to the side, it just is a little bit bigger? Same pattern, same idea. Just doing one at a time. This kind of looks like a feather fan, doesn't it? Okay, so there we go. It might be a little different from how it started, but that's okay. Now my turkey is going to get glued onto my feathers. When I glue the feathers onto my turkey, I want the feathers to be up a little bit from the bottom of the turkey. So it's good to set it up like this and then set him down, holding the feathers up against the turkey like this. That way I know these are not coming down further than the bottom of the turkey and they're not gonna push him forward. So he flops down on his face. All right, I can put glue now on the bottom of my feathers. Gotta be gentle, don't you? Okay. And then, once again, set my turkey so he's standing. Put my feathers right behind him. And then I can push them together. Get my hand in there. That's what's great about him. He is hollow, so I can just stick my hand in there to push the body against the feathers. Is he gonna stand up? Yes, he is. So that's great. And now I can put a little glue behind his head to glue these feathers to his head so he becomes very, very sturdy. So let's put some glue right back there. You see that? And then you can lay him down. Push that nice rolled turkey head against those feathers. And there we go. We've got ourselves a standing turkey. If you want to use your scraps to add some more details for your turkey, maybe he needs a bow tie, or maybe he needs to have some extra feathers on his head, that is completely up to you. I want you to have fun making your own turkey and make him as festive as you would like. I hope you had fun. I'll see you next time.